Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. 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 Linda S. is in the building. Much love and respect, Linda S. I am back. I am back. My brother Mark Crawford, Eric Davis. My brother Mark Crawford, Eric Davis in the building. Linda in the building. Much love and respect. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My family is in the building. Welcome to the live stream. Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. I am back, and I ain't going nowhere. I am back, and I'm not going anywhere. Welcome, and I am not going anywhere. I'm still here. Andrew Tucker. I'm here with the family. Mark Crawford, Linda S. The family is in the building. The family is in the building. Eric Davies, my brother Eric Davies, Mark Crawford, Linda S. The family is in the building. Anthony Joshua must knock out Andy Ruiz Jr. I got interrupted. I got interrupted in the first live. When the first live I did, I got interrupted. There was a lot of police. I was on the road. There was a lot of police. I couldn't be on my phone. I couldn't be on my phone, you know what I'm saying, while I was in the car. But it's all good. I'm back at the house for a little minute. So I had to do this live, family. I had to do this live. I am back. A lot of people want to see me fail. A lot of people thought I was over. Thought I was done. Thought it was over for me. Thought I was done. I got a lot of haters. I got a lot of haters. People want to see me fail. People don't want to see me succeed. But I love you guys, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys for sticking by me, still with me. I love you guys, man. I am still here and I'm not going nowhere. Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. Like I said in the first live stream. Like I said in the first live stream. Like I said in the first live stream. Anthony Joshua must knock out Andy, and he is going to knock him out. I believe he is going to knock him out. Eric Davis, appreciate it, man. You succeeded already, bro. Thank you, man. I got a lot of haters, bro. I got a lot of haters. You know what I'm saying? People want to see me fail. People want to see me fail. They want to see me give up. They're talking about I'm done, I'm finished. Talking about I don't know anything about boxing. You know what I'm saying? People making videos about me. But guess what? I'm going to respond to those people. I'm going to respond to them haters. Because you know what I do? I step on people's toes. I'm a real one. I'm a soldier. And I'm not going nowhere. And they can't stop me. They can't stop me. Darkness has fallen. You must be a big fan of Anthony Joshua. Yes, I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua. But I'm a big fan of a lot of fighters. I'm a big fan of the sport of boxing. Not just Anthony Joshua. I'm not just a big fan of Anthony Joshua. I'm a big fan of a lot of fighters. Because I respect what these fighters do. I respect what these fighters do. You know what I'm saying? These fighters put their life on the line. And these fighters put their life on the line. Everything they have to go through, you know, to prepare for a fight. Everything that these fighters do, they go through to prepare for a fight, to entertain us. So I respect every fighter that stepped in the ring. But yes, I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua. I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua. The people that hate Anthony Joshua, that has something against Anthony Joshua, I believe is jealous. My brother Vizio is in the building. My brother Vizio, what's good, my brother? Much love and respect. Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the live stream. My brother DG Channel. DG Channel is in the building. What's up? What's going on, my brother? Man, I thought I mod you up, man. Let me mod you up, man. Let me mod you up. I thought I had you as a moderator already. Let me mod you up, man. But anyways, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? People, Mark Crawford, love you too, my brother. I love you too. They hate Anthony Joshua so bad. They hate him so bad because they're jealous of him. They're jealous of Anthony Joshua. They're jealous of his success. They want to see him fail. They want to see him fail. But he brought, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, Anthony Joshua brought life back to the heavyweight division. He brought life back to the heavyweight division. When Anthony Joshua was fighting Vladimir Klitschko, who was talking about Deontay Wilder? Who was talking about these other fighters? Who was talking about these other fighters? Nobody wasn't talking about Deontay Wilder when Anthony Joshua was fighting Vladimir Klitschko. Nobody. My brother Metalbox J is in the building. My brother Metalbox J is in the building. My brother Metalbox J is in the building. Nobody was talking about Deontay Wilder when he was fighting against fighters like Vladimir Klitschko and Dillian White. Nobody was talking about what was Deontay Wilder, what was Andy Ruiz Jr. Nobody was talking about those fighters. My brother Kevin, AJ brought big paydays. Exactly, brother. My brother Kevin Worrell. AJ brought big paydays back for the heavyweights. Exactly, man. But they don't give Anthony Joshua no respect. They got all this hate and this animosity towards Anthony Joshua. Why? Because he's from the United Kingdom? Why? Because he's the highest paid boxer in boxing today? Why? My brother Christopher Malta in the building. Respect, Andrew. Much respect, Meaty Box Alex. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? He brought life back to the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Big paydays. They jealous of his success. They're jealous of the star he became. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua was becoming this big star, this big one of the highest paid fighters, boxers in the sport of boxing. Nobody was talking about Deontay Wilder around the time he was fighting fighters like Vladimir Klitschko. Deontay Wilder, nobody was talking about him. And he was a WBC champion at that time. Around that time. My brother Myron Magnus is in the building. Boxing Logics United is in the building. Much respect to my brother Boxing Logics United. Nobody went talking about Deontay Wilder. Nobody went talking about Andy Ruiz Jr. when Anthony Joshua was fighting, defending his belt, unifying. Exactly. Wilder was supposed to fight Povetkin. What happened with that? He was supposed to fight Alexander Povetkin. What happened with that fight? But you got Anthony Joshua fights a dangerous fighter like Alexander Povetkin. Alexander Povetkin gives anybody a hard time, especially at that time. He gives my brother Scott Young is in the building. What's good, my brother? What's good, my brother Scott Young is in the building. When Anthony Joshua was unification, when he was having unification bouts, Deontay Wilder, where was Deontay Wilder? Where was Andy Ruiz Jr.? Nobody wasn't talking about these fighters. Nobody was barely talking about Tyson Fury. Nobody was barely talking about these fighters. When Anthony Joshua was becoming a star, when he became this star, and had a big fight, big showdown against Vladimir Klitschko, nobody wasn't talking about Deontay Wilder. Andy Ruiz Jr. was out there. Nobody was talking about him. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, Anthony Joshua brought life back to the heavyweight division. He brought life back to the heavyweight division, but y'all don't show him no respect. Y'all don't give that man no respect. He brought life back to the heavyweight division. He brought big money back to the heavyweight division. Let me run that beat back, man. Like I said, they don't want to give him credit because they Anthony Joshua. This man was bringing big money back to the heavyweight division. He broke light because the heavyweight division was dead. Tell me how long? How long the heavyweight was the division? The heavyweight division was dead for how long? How long the heavyweight division was dead for? It was dead for a long time until Anthony Joshua came and stepped in the heavyweight division and started making a name for himself. When he started making a name for himself, nobody wasn't talking about Deontay Wilder fighting all these bombs out there, these no-name, these cab drivers. And I hate to call fighters bombs, but I'm telling the truth. I'm speaking this real shit, and y'all gotta respect this real shit. When he was out here fighting the best, nobody has a better resume than Anthony Joshua. Nobody, no heavyweight in the heavyweight division has a better resume than Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder had too many opportunities, too many chances to fight Anthony Joshua. He had so many chances, so many opportunities. He turned down paydays. 40 million, 15 million, 20 million, and then they had a big deal with the DAZN that was for 120 million. But he turned it down. Why? Because he said Showtime, he's loyal, he's faithful to Showtime. Steven Espinoza and all those guys over there, Al Heyman and all those Luke DeBella and all those guys over there. He's loyal, but look how they doing him. It's no money. It's no money in Deontay Wilder. He needs another name like Tyson Fury to even have a pay-per-view. To even have a pay-per-view. He needs someone else like a Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. Fight anybody else is not a pay-per-view. But he couldn't even sell out a venue that holds 16,000 people. He couldn't even sell a venue that holds 16,000 people. He couldn't even sell out a venue that holds 16,000 people. The amount of people he brought in at a venue that holds 16,000 people was only probably 12,000? Only 12,000, but you say he's supposed to be the biggest star in boxing. One of the biggest name heavyweights in boxing. He's supposed to be a star, right? He's supposed to be this big star, right? But you look at the fight with Deontay Wilder and Louis King Kong Ortiz is nowhere near when it comes to money generated, when it comes to purses, when it comes to money. There will be none of that. The event itself is nowhere near compared to Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. That event is on a larger scale. It's a bigger event than a Deontay Wilder versus a Louis King Kong Ortiz. Tell me. And I said, and I'm going to say it again. My brother Shirley Man is in the building. Christopher Malta, Scott Young, Boston Logics United is in the building. Like I said, and I'm going to say it before. Like I said, my brother, what's going on? My brother Peter Pan is in the building. My brother Peter Pan, Metal Box J is in the building. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again. When Anthony Joshua, my brother Thanos in the building, my brother Knuckle Game is in the building, and Linda S is in the building. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again like I said before, and I'm going to say it again. When Anthony Joshua, because it seems like Andy Ruiz Jr. is overlooking Anthony Joshua. He thinks it's going to be a cakewalk. He thinks it's going to be an easy fight for him. But I'm going to tell you like this here. And when Anthony Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz Jr., I know it's going to be a tough fight. I know it's not an easy fight for Anthony Joshua. But when Anthony Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz Jr., I want him to call out Deontay Wilder. And let's see if Deontay Wilder responds. Let's see if Deontay Wilder calls out Anthony Joshua after Anthony Joshua defeats Andy Ruiz Jr. to become two-time champion, to become once again unified heavyweight champion. Let's see if Deontay Wilder calls out Anthony Joshua when after Anthony Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz Jr. Let's see if Deontay Wilder calls him out. Let's see. Is he either going to call out Anthony Joshua? Because Anthony Joshua, I believe deep down inside, Anthony Joshua is going to knock this man out. He's going to knock this man out. And we already know, you guys know, just like I know, Anthony Joshua wasn't ready, mentally and physically, wasn't prepared for that first fight. Something was wrong with Anthony Joshua before he even stepped in the ring. He wasn't ready. And I gotta admit, he overlooked Andy Ruiz Jr. But you think that man is gonna make the same mistake that he made in the first fight? In this fight, we know how good Anthony Joshua is. We know how skilled of a fighter he is. We know that he's a big puncher. We know that he can box. We know that he can counter. We know that he can brawl. We know that Anthony Joshua is a beast. We know what he can do. But they don't give him credit for the opponents that he have beaten, the opponents he have faced. They talking about Deontay Wilder fought killer after killer after killer. No, it's not Deontay Wilder that fought killer after killer after killer. It was Anthony Joshua that have fought the best guys, the top 10, the top 5. His resume is better. His resume is better. Deontay Wilder, he fought Luis King Kong Ortiz. Came close to losing that fight. And I believe the referee saved him in that fight. He lost to Tyson Fury. He lost to Tyson Fury. Yeah, you got to give him credit for the 2 knockdowns, but he lost to Tyson Fury. He didn't win that fight. He got his ass outboxed for the majority of the rounds. So the only credible win you give Deontay Wilder, the only credible win, you LDBC fanboys, you LDBC slaves, you delusional LDBC boxing channels, the only one fight you can give Deontay Wilder, the only credible fight you can give him is Luis King Kong Ortiz. A fight he almost lost, a fight that he should have lost. You can't give him the Tyson Fury fight. You can't give him that fight. You can't give Deontay Wilder the Tyson Fury fight. He lost that fight. He lost that fight. And then when you look at Andy Ruiz Jr., the only credible opponent, the only opponent you can give him credit for, the only opponent you can give Andy Ruiz Jr. credit for is before he fought Anthony Joshua was Joseph Parker. But he didn't win the fight. It was a close fight. It could have went either way. But he still lost the fight. And he defeated Anthony Joshua. You might as well say that Anthony Joshua was handicapped. He defeated a fighter that wasn't 100%. Something was wrong with the man. Something was wrong with him. So you can honestly say he defeated a handicapped Anthony Joshua. But that shit is not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again. Because this time, he's fighting an Anthony Joshua that's going to be ready, that's going to be prepared, that's right now at this moment training his ass off. And that's going to be ready mentally and physically, and he's training his ass off, going to be in great shape, and it's not going to make the same mistake he made in the first fight. It's not going to happen. This time, Anthony Joshua's 100%. Andy Ruiz is playing around. I don't think this man is taking his training very serious. I don't think this man is taking his training very serious. He's better bring his ass ready. His ass better be ready. He need to cut some weight or something. Cut a little bit more weight. His ass better be ready. Because if he's not, I already know Anthony Joshua going to knock his ass out. It's going to be a tough fight. This is not going 12 rounds. This is not going 12 rounds. Trust me. This shit is not going 12 rounds. This is not going 12 rounds. Because this time, Anthony Joshua's going to be ready. He's going to be better prepared. He's going to be ready. And he's going to handle business. He's going to mean business. He's not going to make the same mistake at all. And just keep that shit real. But y'all don't want to give this man his credit. Y'all don't want to give this man his credit at all. All this man have accomplished. What this man did for the heavyweight division. But they hate on this man's success. They hate on his success. They don't want to give him credit because they have so much hate towards him, because a lot of these fucking haters are jealous of Anthony Joshua. They want to be Anthony Joshua. They hate him because he's not from America. That's why a lot of motherfuckers over here in America have so much hate for Anthony Joshua, because he's not a heavyweight that's from America. He's from the UK. And a lot of these LDBC channels, these motherfuckers, they promote hate. They promote hate. And there's a lot of these motherfuckers is low-key racist. They low-key racist for real. For real, they low-key racist. Honestly. But at the same time, if a fighter is not on the same page with them, or not, it's not of their liking, or not pretty much, these motherfuckers just sometimes they just hate for no reason. Sometimes these motherfuckers hate for no reason. Sometimes they want to see a fighter fail. They don't want to see a fighter succeed. They talk so much shit. These boxing channels, yes, barbershop conversation, boxing ego, blue blood, all those motherfuckers. They talk so much shit and have so much hate towards these fighters. It's not even funny. I remember Andre Ward had his opinion about what he felt about the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight, and Andre Ward was just being honest. He was just telling the truth as a fighter, what he saw, and he was going off from a fighter standpoint, from a fighter perspective. He was going off to what he saw and what he seen in the fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. But he was being honest. He was being honest. But you got barbershop conversation trying to question the man just because he's a big faggot ass fan of Deontay Wilder. Because he's a big faggot ass fan of Deontay Wilder. And you got this loudmouth ass, hating ass motherfucker, BFTB boxing. Where this motherfucker come from? Where this motherfucker come from? Talking about people scared to debate him. People to debate him. Facts. But that motherfucker tell more lies than any other than all the other those motherfucking LDBC hating ass, racist ass men that do nothing but talk trash and hate on fighters. All they do is hate, talk trash, and hate on fighters, discredit the fighter just because they don't like the fucking fighter. And yeah, boxing ego was another one. These motherfuckers so delusional and so crazy and so biased. It ain't even funny. But people believe the shit that come out of their mouth like they telling the truth. But all they do is take the truth and they spin that shit. All they do is take the truth and spin that shit. Talking about facts. But some people, real people like us see through their bullshit. We see through the shit that they're doing. Those motherfuckers are giving boxing a bad look, man. They're giving boxing a bad look. I don't have no hate towards no fighter. Even though I favor Anthony Joshua to defeat Anthony Ruiz Jr., doesn't mean I dislike Anthony Ruiz Jr. I have nothing against Anthony Ruiz Jr. I have nothing against Mexican fighters at all. I like Canelo Alvarez. I like Mikey Garcia and a lot of other Mexican fighters. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against no fighter. No fighter hate. No hate towards no fighter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if a fighter doing some shit I don't like, I'm gonna call him out. But that don't mean I hate the motherfucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? But what if Deontay Wilder lose to Louis King Kong Ortiz? Let's say, for instance, if Deontay Wilder lose against Louis King Kong Ortiz. I wonder how the LDBC, their fans, the boxing channels, the whole community of the LDBC, I wonder how those motherfuckers is gonna feel. I wonder how they're gonna feel if Errol Spence finally take a fight. If Errol Spence finally take a fight with Terence Crawford and get defeated, I wonder how those motherfuckers gonna feel. I wonder what they would have to say then. But yeah, they like a fighter. He's on top. He's doing his thing. But at the same time, I see that they hate on fighters from other countries. They hate on fighters from other countries. They hate on fighters. These motherfuckers are so racist and have so much hate that they hate on fighters from other countries for no fucking reason and wouldn't give these fighters their credit. Just like, for example, Anthony Joshua. They don't give Anthony Joshua his credit. They don't give Anthony Joshua his credit. Or they don't respect Anthony Joshua because he's from the United Kingdom. Because he's not from over here in America. I'm telling y'all, that's facts. That's the truth. That's the truth. Even when Anthony Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz Jr., these motherfuckers over here in America is not going to give Anthony Joshua his credit. After he knocks out Andy Ruiz Jr., they're not going to give him his credit. The day is coming. If this was to take place, if Anthony Joshua fights Deontay Wilder in a unification bout to become undisputed, and Anthony Joshua beats and knocks out Deontay Wilder, that'll probably be the only time on the day these motherfuckers will finally give Anthony Joshua credit. That would be the only time and the only day, the day and the time that they give him his credit. But they don't respect this man for what he did in the heavyweight division. I'm a boxing fan. I like to hear both sides of the fence. Me too. I'm a boxing fan too. I love the sport of boxing. I love to see good fights. I have no hate. Like I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I have no hate towards no fighter, Black Thanos. My brother James Ranty said Showtime don't want Wilder. Yes. But he say Peter Pan said Joshua is always A-side. Yes, my brother, exactly. Joshua will always be the A-side. My brother Metabots J say Tucker, UK Army. Yes. Much love and respect to my brothers from the UK, and much love and respect for my brothers from everywhere around the world. What my brother Mark Crawford had to say. Mark Crawford, repeat that, my brother, because I wanna hear what you guys are saying, man. Y'all are family, man, and y'all know I keep this shit real, man. Y'all know I keep it real, man. These motherfuckers thought I was done. They thought I was done. These motherfuckers want to see me fail. They don't want to see me succeed. Tucker Army, worldwide, most definitely. Belgium, most definitely. Much love and respect. Yo, man, these motherfuckers want to see me fall. They want to see me fail. I got so many motherfucking haters, it ain't even funny. These dudes are doing video, got me in videos. Dudes like Monty Brown TV, a dude I show respect. Monty Brown TV, I show respect. I used to get on his live stream showing them respect back in the day, showing them love, and this motherfucker got a nerve to say that I'm a cancer to the sport of boxing just because I had an opinion, and I said something about Earl Spence Jr. Talking about I'm an Earl Spence Jr. hater. No, I keep shit real. I keep it real. I don't bite my tongue. These motherfuckers want to see me fail, man. Y'all my family. So I love y'all. I keep it real. Y'all know I keep it real, man. I love y'all. Much love and respect to all of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's opinion too. My brother RB said, love your vids. Glasgow, Scotland. Much love to Scotland, man. Much love to all you guys from all around the world. Support from England. Linda S. Support from England. Much love and respect, Linda S. Much love and respect. My brother Kevin Worrell said LWC tried to finish you. No chance. The motherfuckers can't finish me, man. I'm too strong. I'm a soldier. I'm a warrior. I can't be defeated. They can't tear me down. They can't stop me. Vizio, AJ, not hard, Chin, Ruiz. Andrew, the truth talker. Jams, Ranty, much love and respect. Christopher Mota, much love and respect, man. They tried to stop me, man, but they can't. Povetkin's B sample was clean. Wilder ran. Exactly. Wilder didn't want to take on a tough fight. Wilder had so many opportunities. Mark Crawford said this channel is going to grow and grow. Andrew, you're a legend here in the UK, fam. Much love and respect. Much love and respect, my brother Mark Crawford and all of the family. Much love and respect to all of y'all. Yes, like I was saying, Deontay Wilder had a chance to fight Alexander Povetkin. He had a chance to fight this man. Even he had a chance. Wilder been around for a long time. Wilder been around 10, 11 years. That motherfucker had a chance to fight Vladimir Klitschko. on that dangerous fight. He wouldn't want to take a fight like that. He didn't want to take on a hard challenge like that, a tough fight like that, against a hard-hitting machine like Vladimir Klitschko. Wilder didn't want to take that challenge. He didn't want to take that challenge, but Anthony Joshua took that challenge. Anthony Joshua stepped up and fought the hard-hitting, legendary Vladimir Klitschko. Even at 40 years old, he was still dangerous. Deontay Wilder didn't want to fight on a tough challenger, a tough, hard-hitting machine like Alexander Povetkin. He didn't want to take that challenge. Alexander Povetkin still has it. You seen it was a tough fight with him and Huey Fury. Y'all seen that fight. Y'all seen it was a tough fight with him and Huey Fury. Y'all seen Povetkin still has what it takes. But Povetkin was even dangerous back then when Anthony Joshua fought him. But Deontay Wilder didn't want to take that challenge. He didn't want to take that fight. He didn't want to fight against Alexander Povetkin. He could have had that fight. He could have fought against Vladimir Klitschko. He didn't want to take that fight. He had a chance to fight against Joseph Parker. But y'all talking about he fight killer after killer after killer. That motherfucker Deontay Wilder had a chance. He had a chance to fight Anthony Joshua. They offered him. First, they offered him $15 million. Then they offered him, I think they offered him 20-something million. Then they offered him $40 million. $40 million. Then he had an opportunity and he had a big ass, huge ass motherfucking offer that was on the table. $120 million. $120 million. How much did he fight? How much did Wilder get to fight against Dominique Breazeale? Somebody answer that. He could have got $20 million to fight. If he would have took that deal with the Zone, he would have got $20 million to fight against Dominique Breazeale. He would have got $20 million. I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. He would have got $20 million. And that's two fights with Anthony Joshua. That's $120 million. The $20 million was to fight Dominique Breazeale. But he want to be loyal, stay with Showtime. They don't give a fuck about Deontay Wilder. He want to stay with Showtime. He want to stay with Steven Espinoza, Lou DiBella, Al Heyman. He want to stay with Showtime and them. He want to stay with them. How much money did he get fighting against? How much money did he get fighting against Dominique Breazeale? Somebody answer that. How much money did he get fighting against Dominique Breazeale? He could have got $20 million fighting against Dominique Breazeale if he would have took that deal with the Zone. It was only a 3-fight deal, I believe. It was a 3-fight, I think. 3-fight or 4-fight. I think it was 3-fight. 2 fights with Anthony Joshua. $2 million, Metaboss J? Is you kidding me? He got like $2 million to fight against Dominique Breazeale, and he could have got $20 million if he would have took the deal with the Zone. If he would have took the Zone deal, he would have got $20 million to fight against Dominique Breazeale. But you're telling me that he only got $20 million to fight against Dominique Breazeale, fighting with Showtime, staying with Showtime, staying with that network, and he only got $2 million to fight against Dominique Breazeale? AJ beat Dominique Breazeale so early in his career. Exactly, Linda. Exactly. But he turned down $120 million. How much money did Deontay Wilder receive fighting against Tyson Fury? How much money did Deontay Wilder receive fighting against Tyson Fury? How much money did he receive? After 15 fights, I believe. Yes, exactly, Mark Crawford. Exactly, my brother. Somebody tell me, how much money? $4 million? Suleiman, you're telling me that Deontay Wilder only got $4 million. $4 million. Only $4 million to fight. He only received $4 million with a fight against Tyson Fury, and he turned down $15 million, $40 million to fight Anthony Joshua, and then yet again turned down $120 million to fight against Anthony Joshua. Good work, Andrew, but I do watch BFTB, but I didn't read that. My brother, My brother Zeke, Ifini Zeke, David new champion will crown. Shit be going so fast, I be trying to read the comments, man. But check this out. So you telling me he only received $4 million. Deontay Wilder only received, my brother David Mason said, Eric Davies, I bet you tipped Joshua to win the first fight. Check this out. So you telling me that Deontay Wilder only received $4 million? Only $4 million? Only $4 million? When he fought against Tyson Fury, that was his purse. He only received $4 million, but he turned down $40 million. The first two offers, $15 million flat fee, and then $40 million. Then the $40 million offer, he rejected that. Deontay Wilder rejected the $40 million offer that Eddie Hearns and Team Joshua offered him. He turned down the $40 million, and then he turned down the big deal with the DAZN, $120 million. $120 million. But y'all telling me he only got $2 million to fight against Dominique Brazil? Only $2 million to fight against Dominique Brazil? Only $2 million? Only $2 million? And he could have received $20 million? If he could have received $20 million? If he would have took the DAZN deal? Is you serious? Is you serious? But he's talking about Showtime. They loyal. Showtime is loyal. Showtime is loyal. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about Deontay Wilder. You can see it right now. It's bad blood. They're not treating him right. But they proclaiming that he's this big star, right? That he generate this amount of money. That he's this big star. But he can't get them the kind of money that they're looking for. Because he's not that big of a star. He's not that big of a draw. He can't get those motherfuckers the money that they're looking for. So you think they're going to put a certain amount of money into Deontay Wilder if he can't generate them a certain amount of money? This is motherfucking facts. Anthony Joshua is a big draw. He's a big draw. Eddie Hearns and them making a lot of motherfucking money off of Anthony Joshua. And DAZN. And that network, DAZN, is making a lot of motherfucking money off of Anthony Joshua. A lot of money off of Anthony Joshua. He's a big draw. He generates a lot of money. He's a star. He's a star. One of the highest paid boxers today. I believe he is the highest paid fighter. Highest paid fighter today. Active. The highest paid active fighter today. But like I said, when Anthony Joshua, I gotta put my music back on. When Anthony Joshua knocks out Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, I want you to call out Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua, after you knock out Andy Ruiz Jr., it's going to be a tough fight, but I know you're going to knock him out. I know it's not going to be easy, but I know you can do it, Anthony Joshua, because we know what you are made of. We know what Andy Ruiz Jr. is made of. We know he's a tough fighter. He better be prepared though. He better be ready, because Anthony Joshua is coming in like a lion. He's coming to kill. He's coming to destroy. But he's going to box smart. He's going to be mentally and physically prepared. He's going to be ready. He's going to outbox him. He's going to break him down. And he's going to get Andy Ruiz Jr. out of there. Because I don't even think Andy Ruiz Jr. is serious about this rematch. I don't even think he's focused. He's throwing away money. He's acting wild. He's acting crazy. Doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he has the same energy. I don't even think he's the same. And I don't even think he's training his ass off. Anthony Joshua is so serious about this fight. He's coming to destroy Andy Ruiz Jr. And he's going to destroy him. He's going to stop him. He's going to knock him out. But Anthony Joshua, after you knock out Andy Ruiz Jr., I want you to call out Deontay Wilder. Please. And let's see if Deontay Wilder calls out Anthony Joshua. Let's see if he got the same energy. Because he's already looking forward to the end of Ruiz. We talking about Deontay Wilder. He already looking forward to the end of Ruiz Jr. Undisputed fight, unification bout. He already looking forward to that. So he believes that Anthony Ruiz Jr. is going to stop Anthony Joshua. But guess what? If Anthony Joshua knocks out Anthony Ruiz Jr., I want Wilder to keep that same energy. I want that motherfucker to keep that same energy. I want Wilder to say, you know what? I want to fight. I want to be undisputed. Because that motherfucker, he was running away from Anthony Joshua before. He was acting like he didn't want to be one face, one name. He was acting like he didn't want to be undisputed. He was running away before. He didn't act like he wanted that smoke. He was turning down offers after offers, but receiving less money and fighting against other fighters, but were receiving offer after offer from Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, but didn't want that smoke, but didn't want to fight Anthony Joshua, being offered bigger paydays than he was receiving against other fighters. But let's see if he want that smoke after Anthony Joshua knocks out Anthony Ruiz Jr. Let's see if he want that smoke then. Let's see if he want that smoke then. Let's see if he steps up and call out Anthony Joshua then. Because I believe it's going to be a tough fight. I still believe Anthony Joshua is the better boxer. They both have power. Wilder's not that skilled as Joshua. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a tough fight. It's a fight that we all want to see. But in the fight still have life. It's still life in that fight. Because all Anthony Joshua have to do is knock out Anthony Ruiz Jr. That is a big ass fight. That's a big event. Look how much money the fight is worth. Look how much money the fight is worth. Anthony Joshua, what? What is he receiving? He receiving like $70 million to fight against Anthony Ruiz Jr.? He's receiving what? He's receiving what? $70 million? Even $70 million to fight against Anthony Ruiz Jr.? 70 million, right? 70 million. Anthony Joshua receiving 70 million. Somebody please correct me. Somebody please answer that. Answer that for me. Is Anthony Joshua receiving 70 million? Because I could be wrong, but last time I checked it was 70 million. Yeah, the video say 70 million, and that's including the pay-per-view. 70 million plus the gate plus the pay-per-view buys. 70 million, which is the purse. 70 million is Anthony Joshua's purse plus the gate plus the pay-per-view buys. I read at least 60 million. I don't know. I think Vizio right. I think 70 million. Francisco J. Wilder will call out AJ because Hearn said AJ would not fight Wilder after Ruiz. So you're telling me that Hearn said that Anthony Joshua would not fight Deontay Wilder after Ruiz. But this is what I'm saying. Hold on. Peter Pan said the Godfather Al Heyman gave him. My brother Jamaica Khan Boxing said, and he's afraid to fight Wilder. Yes, man. Peter Pan said the wrong advice. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all. We're going to see if Wilder can keep that same energy. If he keep that same energy after Anthony Joshua knocks out Anthony Ruiz Jr., let's see if Wilder keep that same energy and call out Anthony Joshua. Let's see if he keep that same energy. Let's see if he step up and ask for this fight. Let's see if he keep that same energy. Let's see if he still running his mouth and speak up and call out Anthony Joshua and ask for this fight. Let's see. Because that's the fights we all want to see. We want to see Anthony Joshua. If he gets past Anthony Ruiz Jr., we want to see Anthony Joshua fight Tyson Fury. We want to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. I would love to see those fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxing fan at the end of the day. I love the sport of boxing. At the end of the day, I want to see the best fights. I want to see the top guys fighting each other. Mr. Landlord said, no way, knuckle game. One bad day don't make that true. AJ win rematch. Got beat on short notice, my man. Anthony Joshua wasn't the same, John. Anthony Joshua wasn't the same, man. He wasn't the same. That's wasn't the same fighter we used to seeing. That fought against Anthony Ruiz Jr. in the first fight, man. And you know I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep that shit real. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep that shit real. Anthony Joshua wasn't the same fighter that we used to seeing that fought Anthony Ruiz Jr. the first time. But you better best believe Anthony Joshua is going to show up. The real Anthony Joshua is going to show up in the rematch. You better best believe that. I'm telling you, replacement fighters are always dangerous. Yes, I gotta agree. Sometimes when you overlook a fighter that you don't know too much about, that you haven't been following his career, watching him, I only seen two fights. I only seen two fights. Only seen Anthony Ruiz Jr. fight 2 times before he stepped in the ring against Anthony Joshua. I knew that it was going to be a good fight. I knew it was going to be a good fight. I knew it wasn't going to. I didn't call Anthony Ruiz Jr. a bomb. I didn't say that Anthony Joshua. I didn't say that it wasn't going to be a tough fight for Anthony Joshua. If you guys go back and watch my live, I said I believe it's going to be a good fight, but I believe he's going to go for the finish. Like real talk. But like I said before, Anthony Joshua must knock out Anthony Ruiz Jr. And when he knock him out, I want him to call out Deontay Wilder. I want him to call out Deontay Wilder, man. I want him to call out Deontay Wilder. I want him to. Peter, let them go. What's going on, y'all? Hold on, let me stop the music. Hey, what's going on, Eric Davis? How do you think Andy got lucky on AJ? You should go on live. Hey man, listen. Be honest with you, I would love to debate that dude, that nigga BFTB, but all he do is get loud and talk over people. But I would love to debate that nigga, man. I wouldn't have no problem debating that nigga, honestly. I'll debate BFTB. I'll debate anybody. You know what I'm saying? And if I feel that you probably know more than me, you feel that you know more boxing than me, and then if I agree with you, and if you on point with what you're talking about, and then what you're saying is facts, and I'm gonna agree to it. But if you're not, but you gotta listen to me. You gotta give me a chance to speak. You can't overtalk me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna let no motherfucker. I'm not gonna let nobody overtalk me. You know what I'm saying? My brother Vizio say, don't waste your time with that guy, especially on his platform. Yes, because all that motherfucker BFTB do, he talks over people. He barely let people speak. He's a loudmouth motherfucker that talks too much. He knows a little bit about boxing, but at the same time, he's real biased. And some of the shit he be saying, he don't be telling the truth. He don't be speaking facts all the time. Sometimes he just be running his big mouth and going, and he be talking about facts, but it won't be nothing but his own opinion. Sometimes it only be his own opinion, and he be screaming facts. And then he has so much fucking hate for Anthony Joshua. You glorify Deontay Wilder, but have so much hate for Anthony Joshua, but don't understand that Anthony Joshua brought life back to the heavyweight division. What the man has accomplished only within like 6 years. Unified champion. Deontay Wilder only has 1 belt, the WBC. Yes, he have 40 wins, 41 wins, 40 knockouts, whatever. Yeah, but he have yet to have had a unification bout. How many times have Deontay Wilder unified? How many times have he had? How many times he had a unification bout? How many times? I'll wait. How many times he had a unification bout? I called it, Sully. I just don't understand this generation of boxing fans. They hate on AJ and Canelo. Yes, man. They hate on they hate on Canelo and Anthony Joshua. These motherfuckers are jealous of these men, man. They jealous. They don't want to see these guys succeed. They never give these guys credit because they have so much hate and they jealous and they just don't like. They just hate the success that these men have. They hate the success. Mark Crawford said Wilder cherry picks. My brother Mark Crawford said Wilder cherry picks. But listen, man, I don't give a fuck what people got to say about me. I don't care if people hating on me. People they can make videos about me. They can say Andrew Tucker is this, Andrew Tucker is that. But I guarantee you that I'm not going no fucking where. I guarantee you that I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. They can't stop me, man. They can't stop me. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I am a force to be reckoned with. And it's good that I still got my family with me, man. You guys are my family, man. You guys are my family. You guys show me a lot of love, man. I know I don't do too many live streams, but I'm gonna start going live a lot more. I take care of a lot of family. I be really busy, and I'm sorry I can't do these live streams more often. But I'm gonna do better, guys. I'm telling you, because I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. Whether you guys agree with me or not, whether you guys agree with me, you guys have your own opinion. Maybe we might don't agree on everything. That's cool. I'ma still love you guys and show you guys respect, because you guys come and show me love and show me respect. So that's why I rock with you guys. And no matter where you guys from all over the world, no matter where you guys from, man, I love you guys. Much love and respect for all of my fans, to all of my family, from all around the world. Much love and respect to all of you guys, man. Mr. Landlord, just do you. I'm gonna do me, man. I'm gonna do me. You know, I go through a lot, man. I go through a lot. I deal with a lot, man. And sooner or later, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth of what I go through in my personal life, because y'all family. I can tell you guys that. Because I'm a real motherfucker, man. At the end of the day, I'm real. John Swenson, much respect, man. Much respect. Much love to England, man. Much love to England. We back you. We back you up, bro, all the time. Christopher Malta, much love and respect, man. Much love and respect, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you guys. And if you guys ever decided one day to have your own boxing channel, Ortiz has been avoided. Black, you know what, man? You know what I'm saying? You saying Ortiz has been avoided. You know, that's your opinion. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? You can't say fighters like Anthony Joshua avoided Ortiz. You can't say Anthony Joshua avoided Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for Tyson Fury, but you can't say Anthony Joshua avoided Ortiz, because he offered Ortiz $7 million and the motherfucker turned it down. I like Ortiz. He's a hard-hitting punching machine and can box a little bit. But he turned down $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua to win 4 fucking belts. To win 4 belts. So you can't say Anthony Joshua turned down a fight with Ortiz. You can't say that. I wouldn't say AJ avoided Ortiz, but other heavyweights have. Oh, okay, I feel you. I thought you was talking about, all right, Blake Thanos, my fault, brother. I thought you was talking about Anthony Joshua. Yes, it's some fighters out there that avoided Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was offered $7 million to fight, you know what I'm saying, to fight Anthony Joshua. He turned it down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard he's getting like $7 million or $10 million to fight Deontay Wilder. So what Deontay Wilder person is gonna be? What is Deontay Wilder person? Vanity said Ortiz want Wilder. That's why he turned down the $7 million. Okay, I feel you. Facts. We offer Ortiz $7 million to fight me, and he turned it down. Anthony Josh. Mr. Landlord said, glad Ortiz getting the bag. Yeah. Yeah, Ortiz deserved the money, man. You know what I'm saying? He's been through a lot, going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's supporting his family, there for his daughter. There for his daughter who has a condition. So he's a family man. He's doing what he got to do for his family. You know what I'm saying? But he could have received the $7 million to fight Anthony Joshua. He could have made $7 million instead of fighting Wilder again. He could have been had $7 million to fight against Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So good for him if he's receiving 7 to 10 million. Suli, thumbs up if you haven't, people. Thank you. Yes, you guys most definitely hit the like button, man. Vizio Suleiman, repeat that, man. I wanted to read what you had to say. Repeat that, man. Anthony Joshua fights the best. You know what I'm saying? You give Deontay Wilder credit for fighting Tyson Fury. He didn't win that fight. You give him credit for fighting Ortiz. He almost lost that fight. Got lucky. And then the referee actually helped him out in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But at the same time, I'm going to be real with you. All I want to see is the best fighting the best, man. And there's a lot of tough heavyweights out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of tough heavyweights out there. You got Alexander Usyk in the heavyweight division now. You know what I'm saying? So, you got Daniel Dubois. You got a lot of tough heavyweights out there, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of tough heavyweights out there. Hughie Fury, I still like Hughie Fury. He's still a tough fighter, man. He just got beat by a more experienced veteran, and Povetkin, you know what I'm saying? 7 million was there. I'd like to see Ortiz versus my brother Vizio say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to just keep it real, man. All I want to see is the best fighting the best, man. You know what I'm saying? And Suleiman said, Vizio said, I agree. That's all I want to see. The best fighting the best. I'm a box. Exactly, Vizio. That's all I want to see is the best fighting the best at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the best fights. I want to see the top guy against the other top guy. The best against the one good fighter against another good fighter. You know what I'm saying? Whether you think he's a better fighter than the other fighter, I want to see the two top dogs. I want to see the top 5 fighting each other. The top 5, top 10. I'm sorry, top 5, top 10 fighting each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Suleiman, my brother Suleiman, said Wilder thinks he's already Hall of Fame or fighting two top. Man, Wilder got to fight. Nah, man. Hall of Fame? No. I don't want to hear all this across the crowd. AJ's going to rock him round 3. Yes, Mark Crawford. My brother Vizio said, I don't want to hear all this across the street crowd. Me too, man. I want to hear all that across the street shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Them guys can make these promoters and their teams can make these fights happen, man. These networks can come together and make these fights happen, man. You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking fights can happen. These fights can take place. You know what I'm saying? It's not difficult. All it is negotiations, agreeing and coming together, you know what I'm saying? And making sure that all the shit is agreed to on the contract and everything is signed, delivered, and sealed. And come to agreement, negotiations, and all that shit, working the shit out. You know what I'm saying? And these fights can happen. These fights can take place. These fights can take place. Just be honest with you. You look at Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. The team on this side, team on that side came together to make one of the biggest fights, money fights, high generated money fight, you know what I'm saying, in boxing history. They was able to make it happen. Bob Arum got with Al Heyman, got with Mayweather Promotions, got with Top Rank, and made the fight happen. This shit can happen. They can come together and make these fucking fights happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially if these fighters want to fight each other, man. Earl the Nut Snatch. Ruiz was other side of the street. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Landlord, exactly, Vizio. Suleiman says side of the street is fake BS just to give PBC no smoke crew the reason to keep ducking. Exactly, man. Mark Crawford said DO. Yeah, man. You know these fights they can make these fucking fights happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Crawford was smashing. Yeah, man, I agree. Terrence Crawford is on another level, man. He's a better skilled fighter than Errol Spence Jr. It'll be a good fight. I'm gonna say this and then I gotta go, guys, because I gotta go take care of family, gotta go handle business. But I'm gonna say this before I go. Yes, Terrence Crawford is a better skilled. He's a little bit more skilled than Errol Spence. He does a little bit more. So yes, I feel that Terrence Crawford will outbox Errol Spence Jr. He can hurt Errol Spence Jr. because he's bigger. He put on more muscle. Now he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? He's a big 147 pounder. Terrence Crawford 5'8", long reach, and now has the size. Some people walk around like 165, 170 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So Terrence Crawford is also a big welterweight, but he also has power. He can hurt you. He can go to the body. He's good at going to the head. He's good at mixing his punches up. He's a very good counter puncher. Good head movement. You know what I'm saying? Very good at slipping punches. Very good at side to side. Got good side to side movement. Good lateral movement and everything. So he's good at throwing punches from different angles and also good at countering. He's a very good counter puncher. I believe he's just a little bit more skilled than Errol Spence. Errol Spence Jr. a good fighter, but he's not. I don't think he's on the level of Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford will outbox him. Errol Spence will try to come forward and try to force him to fight on the inside. Terrence is going to be all over the ring because he's fast on his feet, and he's going to be hitting him from different angles. So Errol Spence Jr. is going to be getting hit by punches he don't see coming because Terrence Crawford is the faster fighter. Like, honestly, if Lomachenko isn't Neo, Terrence Crawford is Morpheus. Exactly. Sully man. Exactly. Lomachenko is Neo. Terrence Crawford is Morpheus. Exactly, my brother. But I gotta run, guys. I gotta go take care of family. I love you guys, Mark Crawford, Vizio, Sully man. I love you guys. I gotta run, man. I gotta go take care of family. Gotta go handle some business. Gotta go pick up mom from work. Gotta go do a lot, man. But I love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through to the live stream. Oh, because Errol Spence quickly ducked Sean Porter because he knew that he felt. Yeah, man, I feel you. But I love you guys, man. Salute to all of my family, man. I love you guys. Andrew Tucker. And welcome to Andrew Tucker World. I'm out, guys. Much love and respect. I'll see y'all next live stream. I love you guys, man.